الان نحن بالجبهة النسق الاول. ربيع علوش، ربيع علوش. يا رب ابو ليلى الغالي، الله يحميك. احلى شباب والله، الله يحميكم. هاي السيارة هيا محمد الحسين ضربة الكونكورس. هاي السيارة مفخخة العين. علو الغالي، احلى شباب. مرهوم الغالي. شو هاي؟ هان عليهم خبز والملح، إلنا 6 سنين مع بعض. عجبكم؟ يا رب. Officiero! So! So, video.
Krîza Sûriyê berdewam dike û hêzên destwerdanê di xaka wê de dikin roj bi roj zêde dibin. Dewleta Tirkiyê ku di 24 tebaxa borî de diriya operasyona Mertala Ferêt re derbasî Sûriyê bû. Careke din behsa projeya artêşa Tirkiyê ji bo kontrolkirina bajarê Reqayê dike. Hin şirovekarên siyasî dibînin ku derbasbûna artêşa Tirkiyê ji bo Reqayê dê aloziyan di Sûriyê de zêdetir bike. Her wiha didin zanîn ku dewleta Tirkiyê gelek armancan ji vê destwerdanê ji xwe re digire û di serî de da ku li pêş hemû projeyên Kurdî raweste.
Ev derbasbûn alozîka Kurdî çêdike û tehdeka li miletê Kurd dike ew nahêlê her du herêmî Kurdî hemû bikin hevdû û di navbera vir û Efrînê de wê qutbûn şêbê û ew xewnat serê me de serê Kurda de gucareke dî dem hatiye piştî 100 salî spî ku dewleta Kurdî herêma Kurdî keyanê Kurdî di vê herêmê de werê da mezrandin ew xewn şilo di Lozanê de Kemal Atatürk ew bin pê kir carke dî Erdogan dixwaze wê xewnê li cem Kurda bin pêk bike.
Ji aliyekî din ve hin siyasetmedarên Kurd dibînin ku şerê terorê derfet daye gelek dewletên herêmî û navdewletî ku destwerdanê di Sûriyê de bikin. Her wiha didin zanîn ku di salên dawî de dewleta Tirkiyê bi helwestên erênî nêzîkî pirsa Kurdî dibe, nemaze li başûrê Kurdistanê û tekez dikin ku artêşa Tirkiyê bi destpêka prosesa siyasî dê karê xwe di Sûriyê de bi dawî bike.
اما وك يعني استراتيجي ام يعني نبيرن انه چه هزين عسكري قجدر في سوريا هاتبو بيشياوان جي دي ايران وغير ايراني انه تفدي وشغاق چارسر كرنج كريزا سوريا بيدانين وقضاء لسر ارهابي بي يعني اف هزانات في دركفنج دربه وسوريا تسليمي سوريين بي او كاربن دفري خوا اداره بكن
Li gorî plana Tirkiyê dê artêşa Tirkiyê bi hêzên bejayî dest bi kontrolkirina bajarê Reqayê bike. Ev yek jî piştî ku karê xwe li bajarê Mosulê bi dawî bike û di dema hin hêzên navdewletî mîna Amerîkayê ta niha tu piştgirî nedane planên Tirkiyê hin şopîner dibînin ku dewleta Tirkiyê di hewldanên xwe de dê berdewam be, nemaze piştî kontrolkirina bajarê Babê û gundewarên wê. Ferhad Ehmê, Kurdistan 24.
You're watching Press TV's Top 5. We're coming to you live from our headquarters in Tehran. Many thanks for joining us this hour. Now, the Syrian president has pledged to liberate every inch of the country from terrorists. Bashar al-Assad said retaking the Daesh-held city of Raqqa is not the only target. He noted that everywhere is a priority for the army, depending on the development of the battle. The Syrian leader stressed that the army's main concern now is the liberation of the ancient city of Palmyra and the eastern parts of the country. Assad's remarks come as the Syrian government forces continue to advance against terrorist groups and foreign-backed militants. The liberation of Aleppo significantly changed the balance of the game in favor of the Syrian army. Let's speak to William Spring. He's a political commentator and he joins us via Skype from London. Many thanks for joining us here on Press TV, Mr. Spring. Now, what do you make of these comments by the Syrian president? It seems he's setting the stage and the pace for the upcoming talks in the Kazakh capital as well as in Geneva.
Yes, well, of course, this is quite a proper position for the Syrian government to adopt. They have a military plan, and they have gained some successes, notably in Aleppo. However, the Turkish government is still trying to, particularly to undermine the efforts of Assad to bring peace to the whole country. Now, any sovereign state must insist, can insist, on its sovereignty applying to all areas of the country. So President Assad hasn't said anything particularly new. This is just a fundamental of international law. If you say President Assad isn't entitled to rule the whole country, you're balkanizing the Middle East. Unless there's an agreement on particular types of power sharing, such as occurred in Lebanon years ago, there is no reason why the government of a particular country shouldn't actually control the whole of the country. Now, the only reason the whole of the country isn't controlled by President Assad right now is the behavior of the Americans, and particularly for 6 years or 5 years, President Obama ran a counterinsurgency campaign against the Syrian government.
Indeed, Mr. Spring, that brings me to my next question. These comments by the Syrian president are coming at a time when Donald Trump has spoken of setting up safe corridors or humanitarian corridors for refugees within Syria, and the Turkish government has spoken of a buffer zone on Syrian territory. What kind of a message is that being sent to them?
Well, I think it sends a very bad message. If the Turkish government is talking about a buffer zone, that means they want to take over Syrian territory, and this should be resisted. There is no room for a buffer zone in Syria. The only solution is the removal of all the terrorists who've been sponsored by Turkey and the United States of America back to their own, wherever they come from, like Chechnya. I'm sure the Syrian government will allow these terrorists to leave Syria. They won't demand indemnities or punishment. They just want them out.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there for now. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. That's political commentator William Spring joining us via Skype from London. Mr. Spring, as always, thank you very much indeed for your comments here in press.